All right, folks. Welcome. Welcome to all you people. So glad that you joined us today for the Aesthetic Agenda.
Oh my god,
Jenga.
you're too fun too. Aesthetic Jenga.
Aesthetic Jenga, folks.
The
Get ready.
aesthetic agenda.
Rediscover Aesthetics Unplugged.
You're unplugged, all right.
Welcome. I'm so glad that you've decided to join us. That means that we didn't scare you off completely with our introductory episode. So, yay for that. Welcome, Katherine, Amber.
Thanks.
Hi.
Glad to be invited back.
Yeah.
I'm so
thought
glad
I was
to
going
have
to be
you.
done after the first one. I'm not going to lie.
Man, me too. I thought these girls were going to butcher me, but that's okay. So, we've learned something since the last time we were here, folks.
5 minutes ago.
Wow, way to give our secrets away, Katherine.
We've learned a very important lesson. We learned that Amber, I can't with you people.
Lesson, or did you learn like a life?
I learned that Amber has an allergy.
Yes. You want to know what that is?
Severe one.
I don't know how you've lived this long with this allergy.
Well, I lived 25 years took care of it finally.
Is that when you started?
Yeah.
Huh?
Maybe 25.
Okay.
24. Look, I started
Damn.
early. Yeah, shoot. I was not playing. It was a real
Wow.
allergy.
This is serious.
It was life or death. I mean,
Do you feel comfortable telling these people what your allergy is?
sure. I mean, it's the whole reason I'm in this job. I mean, to help everyone else with their allergies. But if you have one. So I'm like really allergic of wrinkles. I mean, I
feel
don't
that.
want to get old. I mean, it's not about getting old or getting older and Ember. It's just I don't want to look old. I'm sorry.
You want to maintain your youthful
glow?
appearance.
Yeah, like I mean, I
For as long as possible.
thought my genetics
get
was
it.
just gonna be like kind of take me on a good old ride through until I hit my mid-20s. And I was like, no. what is
Amber's
this?
allergic to wrinkles.
I really am.
I'm allergic to getting carded.
So
to not
if you
getting
don't
carded.
have
Carded?
I'm
wrinkles-
sorry. I'm allergic to not getting carded, right? That's right. Shut up.
So wrinkle-free,
Wah, wah, wah.
I mean, is the way to be.
Right. Well, I'm so proud of you to finally get this taken care of and come out with your allergy and tell all the world. And I'm glad that you picked a career that you can actually
Take care of it myself.
fix that. Okay, I want to talk about that for a second because that's really popular on Instagram, and you'll see injectors injecting themselves.
Oh no, I mean, there's
So we've all done it.
done it, yeah. But
Depends.
there's like I did a touch up, okay? First of all, like it was not a full. I'm terrified to do a full my own.
What do you feel about people flexing and injecting themselves on social media?
If you can do it safely,
Yes, and you know what you're doing.
more power to you. I've done my ZMN, my whole ZMN treatment before. I can't do filler because I'm a nurse, but even if I could, I would not. I feel like that would
no.
scare me so much more. So that's something I would not advise.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But again, if you're superstar status good at it on yourself, holding your hand the opposite way, and you're able to look in the mirror and get it right, good for you.
I mean,
But
I'm more
not my first
I'd be
choice.
comfortable doing like my forehead and my basic areas. No,
Yeah.
you touch my masseter. Heck no, I'm not doing that to myself. I'm
That
not
would be a
doing-
tough one, right?
Yeah,
To,
like I mean, well, first
hang
one was
in
like
the-
just such a depth, issue, and just like
Sure.
or and my DAOs. No, heck no, I'm not doing it to myself. Sorry, just a little.
I've done it, and I'm whatever. I feel comfortable doing it, but
I'm not scared of a needle by any chance. I'm just saying I'm not allergic to that.
I just want people to put like major disclaimers. If you're a provider and you're injecting yourself and you're putting it on social media, I want like a big caution sign that says, "Hey, don't
Yes.
Don't do this.
don't
at
do this
home.
unless you know what you're doing." You have
Yes,
some
this is
letters
not a
behind your
pick up a needle and just start putting things in your
It's like
face
the,
type thing. Like this is not something I would ever.
It's like crocodile wrestlers.
huh?
Don't try this at home.
Where did you get that from?
crocodile wrestling.
Well, you know, whenever you watch a show like that
No.
and they like wrestle a crocodile and they're like,
I'm
don't do
pretty
this
sure
at
he's-
home.
Oh, no offense, but I'm pretty sure he's
So,
dead.
you know, he is, but there's others.
Oh man.
There really is. No, that's like
Yes.
where?
No.
Where do we have crocodiles that we're hunting?
On TV. You know,
Alligators, you mean?
I like to watch Nat Geo. And there's people do some risky stuff, but they say don't do this at home. Or the YouTubers who do stupid stunts all the time.
Yeah, our kids
Don't do
watch
this
those.
at home. But if you can do it safely,
What if they do it
and
in the
that's your
office?
job,
Just
go
saying.
for it.
All right.
Point.
Well, if I decide to inject myself on social media, I'll be sure to put a big.
I mean, I'm sorry,
Warning
but
sign.
I have allergy to camera too, so I'm just saying I'm not gonna be injecting myself on social media. I gotta focus. The mirror is enough for me. I'm just,
Well, and then when
helps
you're
me.
filming yourself doing it, it looks
That's
like,
like
you're
more
about
pressure
to that,
on you. Like,
and
to-
because of the angle, it looks like you're about to stab yourself in the eye, even when you're not.
you better post
So
it before and after. That's
it
all
just
I have to
doesn't
say.
look good.
Like, you better show me a before and after because I need to know if you mess up.
It's not
Just
graceful.
saying.
No. No, it's not graceful.
It's better than filler though. Well, filler. I just,
Oh, yeah.
there's no
I'd be
way.
scared of
I need to
that.
close my eyes, be numbed, and don't feel a thing.
I think it's a better POV when you have somebody filming you injecting somebody
Yes.
else.
Yes, I
That's a
mean,
much sexier look. Like that,
Yes.
that's a better vibe.
yeah,
I
I'm not a
think.
selfie person. So, I mean, unless it's like I got a good Snapchat filter,
Right?
except for the lips. You know, that's a whole nother
We
story
don't need
for another
filters
day.
now.
No, no.
We'd be looking good and smooth.
Right?
I really have to say I've gotten rid of my filters. And
Oh, that's another beautiful topic of discussion.
it is, and it's gonna come because I'm so excited about that one.
What is it?
I'm excited for that one. My Snapchat filter, you know, my favorite one.
What Snapchat filter do you
My
use?
lip,
Oh, your Groupon filter?
my Groupon filter. Come on now.
We're going to talk about Groupon in a little bit. Okay, so let's talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, our consultation process. So we said in the beginning, we said yesterday that, or 5 minutes ago, as Katherine so appropriately
Hey, we're
pointed out,
transparent here.
we're transparent.
We're not fake.
The consultation process is super important to what we do, and it's super important for the patient and the provider to get on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
My question to you, lovely ladies, what is a perfect consultation look like to you, Katherine?
To me. So we start all of our consultations with our new fabulous Glympse digital skin analysis device.
What's that?
So I like to equate it to going to the eye doctor and you put your face
That's my favorite part of going
That's
to the eye
not
doctor.
mine.
in
because I
that thing with like the
eyes,
chin strap and the
no.
forehead strap.
Uh-huh.
It
It's-
scares me.
That's kind of like what you do. You put your face in this like 360 camera or
No.
180 camera or whatever, and it takes pictures on
Lots of pictures.
yeah,
Like X-ray pictures.
and it goes onto the laptop that's connected to it, and we get a detailed report of like your wrinkles, your pores, your bacteria, your melanin, pigment, redness, brown, everything. Skin
deeper
radiance,
look of what's going on underneath that skin.
hydration.
Yeah.
Gives us a picture of your sun damage. So it really helps us tailor the right treatment plan for the in-office treatments that we'll do, and it gives us guidance to put you on the right skincare regimen. So there's no guessing. Sorry. There's no guessing. You're going to get the products that we know are going to work and correct your issues. And educating the patient on that is really important. And then, we kind of go through the aging process and explain like aging's normal. This is what happens to everybody, but this is how you prevent it from happening faster, or maybe reversing a few years, or, keeping your skin healthy. Our skin's our largest organ. We need
while
to
we're-
take care of
yeah,
it.
While we're on this, it's really important to know that like the right skincare regimen can actually,
Make or break it.
make your Botox look better,
Mm-hmm.
wrinkles less. It really enhances these treatments that we do because it's,
Yes.
like I tell all my patients, skincare is 80% of your results versus, treatments, which is only 20%.
Yep.
It's just kind of like weight loss where
Well, I mean,
diet
you touch your face twice a day, morning and night.
You touch
you
your face?
should touch your face 2 times a day.
Do you not wash your face twice a day, Arden?
No, I do, but
So you're touching your face twice a day?
people touch their face a hell of a lot more than
That's
just
what we're
twice.
trying to tell
That's
them
not-
not to do.
No, that's not where I'm going with this, Arden. Yeah. What I'm
Get it-
trying to
get it
say
straight, people.
is that you wash your face and assess your face twice a day, morning and night. And you're putting your skincare products on morning and night every day. So that's
Or you
what,
should
14
be.
times a week?
Mm-hmm.
And how often do you come see us? Once a month for your treatment?
If
So,
that, yeah.
so whose job is more important? It's yours at home.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's an accountability issue.
It
too. I
is.
mean, it
And,
really is.
what we do in the office, you're investing money and, in your skin and how you look. And so you want to continue that over to home. So that way you get the best result that you can get.
Snap.
Snap.
It's definitely not an expense. I mean, I thought it was an expense. And
It's a skin investment.
It's a skin investment, right?
Oh, man. Did you trademark that? You got to go copyright?
I should.
Not yet.
Work on that.
Coming.
You need to work on that. Okay, so this Glympse, I really like it.
Yes, I do. I love it.
I was scared to death of it when it first showed up in our office. I'm
Me
like, man,
too.
this
Oh,
feels...
and it gives you your skin's age.
Oh, yes. That's everyone's favorite part.
That
They
is-
turn it into like a roulette for that sometimes at some events. It's really fun.
Even me, my skin age was, I think, 2 years younger than my actual age, which I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Like, every time I see that, I'm like,
Little
hell yeah.
victories.
It made my day.
It didn't say you were 51, so that's good.
Oh.
Can we take a time out and talk about that for a second?
But then she chopped your hair off, too. So.
She actually cut my hair today, too.
Oh, you went
So
back?
are you 53 today?
I'm shocked.
I did. She did not bring up my age today, apparent or legitimate. This woman, God bless her, she might listen one day. Who
Yeah.
knows?
She will after this watch.
Getting my hair cut a couple weeks ago, and I get it. I got some gray hair coming in. I think it looks good. I'm cool with it. All right, right?
It
But
may be from us. You know.
we're having small talk and chit chat and all this stuff, and she's like, she says something on a whim. Oh man, you look great for 51.
I guess he still gets guarded.
51. I mean, my feelings were hurt.
Arden hasn't gotten carded since 8th
he
grade.
really was upset about this. I mean, like,
Yeah, I was 8 years old not getting carded. I mean, that's. But damn, man.
I got carded last week.
Oh, I got carded last week. That's great. 50. I'm not 51. I'm not 40 yet.
Soon.
almost.
I have another like 40 days or something.
Countdown has
No.
started.
I don't
How
think
many?
it's 40 days. It's like,
It
Look.
could be around 40 days.
All-
I don't know. I don't count well, so we all know this.
All I can say is my 40th birthday. It's gonna be. Legit.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, I'm totally sure.
What you got planned?
I don't have a damn thing planned.
Okay.
Oh.
But whatever I do, it's going to be
I want that for you.
legit.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you deserve it.
I mean, I've lasted 40 years. I think that means
I guess we
something.
need him for
Not
another
51
40
damn
more.
years, woman, cutting my hair.
You might not have
I even
hair, but
tipped her,
you
man.
would.
Jesus, looking down on me. What'd you say?
Nothing.
I'm gonna listen back to this and find out what you said.
Okay.
All right, so back to the Glympse. The Glympse told me I wasn't 51 years old, thankfully. It told me I was like 37 or something. And I'm stoked on that. So that's good. But it also gave me an objective readout on my areas of positives and my areas that I need to improve on. And the one thing that I need to do, and guys, if you're listening out there, or wives, if your guy is close by, he needs to hear this part, just do the damn thing, right? And I need to, my lovely wife here, put a sticky note on my mirror that gives me my layout, right? It tells me everything I need to do. I just need to do it. And if I did it, I'd probably look like 36.
Maybe.
You'd
Maybe-
probably get guarded.
Oh.
No, that's
Saying.
Amber got me excited for a second.
I said maybe.
Hey, that would make
You'll
my
take
day.
maybe.
That would make my day, man. Okay, so we did the Glympse. What's your next step? What do you do in your consult?
So we have a little packet, a little consult packet that we give you when you come in, and kind of goes through all of our signature packages. I'm sorry, I'm so far away. And so we have a series of injectable packages, kind of like a small, medium, and large, or like 30%, 50%, 90% improvement.
Improvement, yep.
Yeah. And then we also have some skin health packages. All of our packages are combination therapy because that's when you get the best results. So if you're getting injectables, Arden and Amber are going to mix in PDO threads, lifting and smooth threads.
I love threads.
Filler biostimulators like Sculptra, Hyperdilute Radius. So say you come in with X, Y, and Z concerns. Arden says, okay, well, you need 2 syringes of filler and 2 vials of Sculptura and maybe some smooth threads. And this will get you your result. So so that's how we built it. And then for the skin health packages, we have 2 for acne, 2 for brightening, and 2 for anti-aging.
And we're also going to make sure you're on a medical grade skincare.
Yes, and that comes with your skincare, and we have a nice little form that you get to go home with that has all your step-by-step skincare instructions, morning and night, the order that you need to do it, and it comes with your treatment plan schedule as well. Also with a breakdown, we have cherry payment plans, so it's affordable. No reason not to do it.
Okay.
So you can really pull in the girl math here.
Hey,
I'm all
here's
about
girl
that
math
life.
for you. Here's girl math for you. So if you join our VIP membership,
Oh, yeah. This is where I get it.
it's like a banking system. So we'll use our first tier as an example. It's $150 a month. But that $150 you get to save up and use
It's money
for
you
whatever
don't know about,
treatments
I mean.
when you come in, and you get a 10% discount. So if you've saved up for like 4 months, how much is that, Arden?
$600.
$600. And then so you
Surprise.
come in for your Xeomin,
It's free.
and it only costs like, I don't know, $450. You got your Xeomin for free. Girl math.
And
Snap.
you can get some like
And you have some change left over.
and-
Wait, that deserves this too.
The best part, you have change still.
Right?
So hey, there's your skincare money right there, and you get a discount.
Right?
There you go.
Get that on some PRX or
And you get your discounts all year long.
You treated yourself. That's most important. Just saying.
treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
So tell me, because this is a new thing for us, right? What do you tell your patient that comes, man, I don't want to do all this. I just came in for bigger lips.
Well, 1, you may not need bigger lips, so that might be a no. No sausage lips here, right?
2, you may have overfilled lips, so we might need to dissolve them. So
Yes.
yours first.
Or even if someone comes in for lips, Arden, you can talk about this probably more than I can, but tell us about why you may not just need 1 syringe of fill in your lips, because you have to build the structure around your lips to support
Ooh,
what you want.
I'm a good candidate for this talk.
Yes, you are.
Saying
Filler is
gold. It's about like my Botox.
I think when people outside of the industry think about medical aesthetics, they think about 2 things. They think about lasers and they think about filler. And
Botox.
yeah, but I mean like the real money shot, right? It's those 2 things. And I think filler can be very widely misunderstood.
I think so. too.
Hugely.
Yes.
I think that you can go to a lot of places and dictate your treatment by telling the provider what you want. And I'll be honest, I was at that point.
I did it too.
When I first started out, I mean, I was so desperate to get patients in my chair. I was like, yeah, I'll do whatever you want. Let's do it.
Everyone is so afraid of that more than 1 syringe. Like they think they're gonna look like
Right.
Madonna.
super
I don't
fake,
even know.
and
Right.
it's like, okay, it's a milliliter. It's not a lot
No.
at all.
No, and I've always said that using 1 syringe, you can make 1 go a long way, or you can lose it real quick.
Yes.
And so that's where
The
that's where
professionalism
facial,
comes in.
yeah, exactly. That's where facial balancing comes in. That's where the assessment and the physiology of aging comes in, right? And so it's our job to explain to people, hey, you're not 25 anymore. I looked at your license. You're actually 45 years old. And that's okay. God bless you. You're going to rock it. But in order to look kind of like you're 25 again, it's going to take more than a couple $100. And it's probably going to take more than a couple of sessions. But that doesn't mean I'm just going to throw 3 syringes of fill in your lips and call it a day, right? Because you're going to look like an alien. And I don't do aliens. Aliens, as far as I'm concerned, November 9th, 2023, aliens still don't exist.
Depends on who you ask.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's stuff out in the
Who you
news.
see on social media.
Did y'all see that little thing from Ecuador that looked like a little mini-me? But
No.
they said they claimed to find an alien like 60 years ago or whatever. Anyway.
We're not up to date on our news, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all don't watch the news. I don't plan on putting any aliens in Mandeville, Louisiana.
No.
Or
That ain't my thing.
areas, yeah.
You're not going to travel from far and wide to come see me to look like an alien.
No.
God bless you if that's what you want, hon. That's fine. But
You might not look much different once you leave here. I'm just saying.
But
You're
I'm
going to
gonna
look more.
yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
Better yet, you're gonna look just like you did when you came in,
But,
and that's okay.
but enhanced a little bit.
Rejuvenated,
Yes.
refreshed, awake.
That's my goal.
More knowledgeable.
You know,
I want you to look like you.
restoring that triangle
Youthful
of youth.
look, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're at your 20-year high school anniversary or reunion, and your best friend from high school, or even better, that girl that didn't like you in high school, like she comes up to you and be like, "Oh damn, Sally, you look so good. Like,
You haven't aged a bit.
what are you doing?
the
What's your
point.
secret?"
Yeah.
And I want you to be like, Arden's my secret, or Amber's my secret, or Catherine's my secret, because looking fake is so 1999. You know, we don't need to do fake.
I'm not about fake.
No.
We don't need to do like you got stung by bees and you pay for that. That ain't,
We don't want to
that
look
ain't my
fake
thing.
and we don't act fake.
Yeah.
This is what you get when you come in to see us too.
Just
Right.
a roll.
So a true professional is going to take you through this process, explain to you exactly what's going on, and give you the game plan that you need to get to the goals that you want. And we can walk there, or we can take a jet there. We can do it real fast, or we can do it over sessions. I don't personally care how fast we do it. I'm on your schedule. I'm just going to guide you to where you want to be. That's a pro. That's how medical aesthetics, especially when it pertains to filler, should be done.
I feel like we do a good job at, really hearing our clients' needs and wants, but also explaining to them, well, even though you want this, let me show you what happens if we do this or this. And they start to see something that they didn't see, before they walked in the door, or,
Yep.
something they thought that they didn't need or want. And now they're like, oh, well, now I see this. It would look,
And they
it really would
understand
look
why.
better. Yeah.
Because we explained it.
Like, why are
to
my
them.
nasolabial folds
Right.
so bad? It's because, well, you need to pick them cheeks up a little bit.
Yeah.
Or,
How many people have come in wanting their under eyes, Arden?
oh, a
All of them.
lot.
And what do you do?
Sorry, we don't.
I don't really do their under eyes a whole
Yeah.
lot.
But what do you do that fixes their under eyes?
I do their cheeks. I do their
There you go.
temples.
And they're like, but I don't need cheek filler. I want my under eyes done. It's like, no.
Well, that's why we're experts.
That's why, that's why you came to us. But
That's why we do all this training and
yeah, it makes
education,
a huge difference.
webinars, and
So if you're out there listening to this and you've never done one of these appointments, whether it's with us or whether it's somewhere else, local to you or whatever, come in with questions,
yes,
but understand that you're seeing the medical professional, and ultimately they're going to have a position on what your treatment should be. You don't have to like it. You don't have to get it from them, but understand that they have your best interest at heart. And when you come to a plan together, then that's where magic can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in this world where we're trying to turn the clock back a little bit. I think it's important to rely on people who have the expert knowledge, and don't come in with your Google knowledge or your Instagram knowledge. And
Do
say,
your research,
Yes.
but understand that you don't have the degree. We do. And so we'll take what you have and we'll collaborate, come up with a plan together, like you said. But, and you may be on the right track of something, but once we explain, okay, well, this is why we do this first, or we need to prep your skin in order to get to this point, it all starts coming together.
and that's one of the reasons I really love being part of this, aesthetic family, is because we're not after your money. We're not after. That's not our goal here. We treat everyone as if they're our family. If it's us sitting in that chair and what we'd want to hear, and I really think that we want to be on this journey with you. There's nothing that makes me happier than seeing you walk out of here with a smile on your face and, come back in 2 weeks and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have a wrinkle on my forehead.
Right.
Right.
Oh, that makes me feel good knowing that, you're satisfied.
Yeah.
And
Or my friend stopped our lovely lady this morning. She
Yes.
said, oh, I was with my sister the other day and she was like, what have you been doing? Your skin looks awesome.
that's the stuff that just
She
makes my
loved hearing
heart
that.
just.
Yeah, that's what makes me get out of bed.
Exactly.
Come to
I
work.
mean, it makes me want to learn. It makes me want to do more and better myself so that I can give more to my patients and, really get them their money's worth there, you know?
There you go.
They're not Grouponing it.
Oh gosh, no, please.
So
Don't get your lips from Groupon.
Please.
PSA.
We'll talk
or
about Groupon.
anything ever.
We'll talk about
Especially your
Groupon in just a
That's
second.
with your face.
Hold your horses. I can't wait to talk about Groupon. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm not dying. I lost my train of thought because we were talking about Groupon.
What's just our
Damn
favorite?
it. Oh, money. Okay, you mentioned money. And I agree with you. We're not after people's money.
No, I mean,
However, it's expensive.
But we're
yeah,
not.
it
Right.
is.
For
Like, I mean,
everyone involved.
We are
you
not.
don't get this for free.
no.
We're not cheap.
We work for Botox. Come on now.
Yeah.
Right. So what would you tell the clients out there that, OMG, this is just too expensive? I'm offended by how expensive your treatment plan is.
I would
What'd you
say
tell 'em?
that you get what you pay for. I'm not going to lie. That's just kind of how I feel about it. This could actually really lead into our Groupon talk. But I'm just saying I would rather go to someone, personally, I would rather sit there and go to someone who is knowledgeable about what they're doing, has invested themselves in their education, and really like,
You want to be able to trust
yes, trust and just
that
like
person.
feel like you're not a number somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, you know, yes, it is an investment in your skin, but at the end, like, it's going to pay off. It's going to be worth it.
Well, I mean, we don't come up with our prices like
no.
out of
I
thin
don't feel
air.
Like, yeah, just
like it. We've spent a lot. Well, the products aren't cheap
no.
for us.
I mean, nothing's cheap these
And
days,
then
to be honest.
we've spent a lot of money going to all these classes,
Trainings and
courses,
conferences.
conferences, everything.
It's not all fun
And you want
games.
someone who is investing in them in their education because this industry is constantly changing.
Okay, yeah. And it's overburdened by people who claim to be experts after a 2-hour Botox course. And
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's not even just about being educated on what you're getting, about being educated on who's giving it, who's
We belong
injecting
to
you.
an aesthetic Facebook group that's nationwide, and that will be a whole other discussion
Topic.
one day. But what I will say about it is mind-boggling and straight up scary what some of these people who are even own their own businesses are asking in this group. Like, where do you get your vials of Botox? Excuse me? From the man, like from Allergan. Or where do you get your Radies? From MERS. Like, you get it from the people who make
Like,
it.
not
Where else would you get it?
Black market is
You
not
know?
your friend. I
And
mean,
so those are the people that are advertising that they're professionals, and someone probably from Groupon is going to go see that person and be injected with who knows what because they're cheaper.
and then you get a bad like rep on things. Like, that's
Yeah.
why. Like, I've talked to so many people who have been like, oh, I've gotten Botox once before in my life, and I had a spocked brow, or I had, you know,
Spock brow is easy to fix.
yes, it's so easy to fix, but it's also like easy to prevent too. You know, like, I mean, yes, everyone's anatomy
Everyone
is
needs
different,
to touch up
but
and, yeah.
also like that's why I invested so much time in, you know, making sure I knew my anatomy from the get go. It's just knowing like, okay, don't inject under here, don't go here. It's
Or do these muscle groups
Yes,
together so you're not looking
I didn't
super angry or super surprised.
I didn't do a 2-hour course and then just put a needle in someone's face.
Right.
I mean, I don't think Arden would allow that at all.
When I came home,
And he was my first patient.
I was your first patient. That's right. When I came home from my first course from Vegas, I was very excited. And I knew that I wanted to start a business in this field. It was another year before we opened. And that was because I wasn't ready.
Oh, I don't feel like I'm ever gonna be ready to like the leash off. I'm saying like
I would have been terrified
Yeah.
to collect money, someone's hard-earned money.
You were sweating profusely the first time
Oh
you
my
did it by
gosh.
yourself.
When I
mean, I did cry too, so
shout out. Yeah. So shout out Sarah Balladaris.
oh, love her.
She
We go way back till 5 years old.
Smooth by Sarah, but now she just changed her name.
Is it in
Smooth
North
Aesthetics.
Carolina, or
Smooth
is it
Aesthetics.
I think she's changing all of them.
Yeah, she's rebranding. She's a boss bitch.
to stay local or for
she's-
North Carolina?
She's got a clinic on Mars. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
she's-
I'd
that girl's
travel to
everywhere.
Mars.
If you want to miss raw as they come, that's Sarah too.
Shout out to my girl Sarah. She
Yes.
She knows her
Knows
stuff.
her stuff. I learned from her too. Best day ever.
She was my very first private training session, and she came to our house, and she was here for 10 hours.
Yeah.
Remember that?
It was a long day.
And I had my cheap Amazon chair in the corner of my house. Now our house is nice. It's not like, it was a beautiful house. You did a good job, Catherine. So
Can't wait to see our room.
we had 5 patients, 10 hours, and I was sweating bullets.
I remember
I
that
was
time. I
so
was doing the
scared.
same thing.
I was terrified, and injecting this woman's cheeks for the first time. I was, my hand was, but it took me time. It took me reps, and it took a lot of money, and it took a lot of grinding to get to the point where I was proficient enough to say, "Oh, okay, I got you," and and create a masterpiece, right? But there's some. Look, it's just like you said when we started talking about this. You get what you pay for. So please, for the love of God, if you're listening to this, do not accept a Groupon offer for filler. Do not
Or
accept
anything that has to do with your face.
a Groupon offer for medical aesthetics for facials and stuff. If you want to get a massage on Groupon,
Yeah, it's fun.
hell yeah, go for it.
You get a hair product? Oh, sure, whatever.
Some gua sha, stone
Oh,
massage
no.
stuff, whatever.
I mean, but just realize, just
Hair
like,
might be a little
hey,
particular about that hair.
I mean, I'm particular with everything, but just saying. I also am allergic to wrinkles.
I go to Family Cuts for my haircut, and she does a damn good
no,
job.
that's not good for me. Mm-mm.
I was telling Catherine this morning that my chick cut my hair in 8 minutes today.
Yeah,
It was like a pit
uh-uh.
stop in a NASCAR race. I was in and out.
I don't know.
I was in and out. Anyway,
Mine's like a drive-in movie.
Yeah.
Just consider.
so if you want to play the game, if you want to get into medical aesthetics as a patient, understand that it's an investment.
Just like anything else.
We have payment plans though. We
Yeah.
can make it affordable.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
we're here to work with you.
0% interest.
and nothing is 0% anymore. But
Well, if you qualify, 0%. Disclaimer. I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, there goes the fine line. Fine print.
Most people do though.
Yes.
yeah, you're set. So if you have questions, info@Rediscover Aesthetics LA. Hit us up. We can help you out with that.
And come see us at our
Holiday
market, or is this airing after the holiday market? Because that'd be a good time to come and ask questions.
No, this will be holiday
After.
market was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it wasn't
that
5
was
minutes
5
ago.
Sorry, folks. But I mean, we're pretty accessible, so you can hit us.
Somebody's
up.
always here.
We'll shout out our Instagrams and all that stuff at the end. Anything else you want to add on your consults?
Oh, we can inject the same day as our consults.
Yeah.
I mean, so
If
if
time
you come
allows.
in and you're adequate candidate and you don't have any oh my goodness, that's a word.
Contraindications?
Yes, there
That's a
you
lot
go.
one. That's a lot of
Big
syllables.
for an afternoon for me. Yeah, we can do same day Botox or Xeomin. Sorry, we don't play with Botox.
That's a whole nother.
Neurotoxin.
nother-
We'll just call it
yes.
neurotoxin.
The clean toxin.
Yeah.
Pure. Smart Talks. I have a pen.
Hashtag.
Yes.
Hashtag Smart Talks.
Okay, so we got a question from our lovely 6 listeners. One of them sent in a compelling question. They said, "How far in advance do you need to get treatment before the holidays?" So as we're sitting, Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and Christmas will be here before you know it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Now.
now,
I mean, yeah.
So-
We want to say 2 weeks is safe.
So,
Well, say 3 because you want to
2
give it a week to.
yeah, so 2 weeks you come
Touch
back for
up.
your follow-up in case we have to touch you up. And then, so at least 2 weeks before an event. So that way if you do need a touch-up, then you have another week or 2 for that touch-up to kick in. So ideally, if you have a really big event that you want to look
Flawless.
flawless for,
Wrinkle free.
5-6 weeks before that event start your first appointment so we can have time for a touch-up and it kick in.
Any
And
problems.
that's
yes.
the super safe answer.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
But I
So-
would definitely. I mean, if you're really, Xeomin starts kicking in. What 4 days, 5 days? It gradually. You know.
Oh yeah, I mean
gets-
within a few days it starts kicking in.
I
but
mean, I usually
everyone's
notice
different.
A week, yeah. But you're right. Everyone is different. No 2 people are the same.
Nope.
Yeah, if you had to put it on the calendar, right? If you're thinking about something, if you're thinking about New Year's Eve, or if you're thinking about something that's about a month out, you got
You got time.
yeah, you got time.
Christmas just in time. I mean,
Right after Thanksgiving, if you're gonna miss miss it for Thanksgiving, come right after Thanksgiving, and you'll be good for New Year's.
Those holiday parties and
Yep.
New Year's.
And a little Laser Genesis is good, no downtime. PRX
Good
is a really good.
Oh, I love PRX. That's a whole nother segment we could go on. And on
Treatment
about.
for the holidays, get you glowing.
I mean, all this too will enhance your Botox, results. So
I think for our next episode, we should talk about our favorite Christmas presents to give or to receive.
Or our favorite treatments around the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
There's so many to choose from.
Well, great.
So much.
Awesome. So thanks for your question. If you have another question, I've already said it, but info at Rediscover Aesthetics LA, or you can do our.
Send us a
.com.
DM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more likely to read it.
That ain't that a
Something's going to notify me.
Please
I'm
don't
not
send
gonna
me an
lie.
email.
My wife's email inbox.
Oh, wives.
So
Wives.
overstimulating.
My wives. Email
too
inboxes. I get.
I mean, yeah.
I start twitching when I look at your inbox.
Me too. So then
me
I just
too,
close
so
it.
I stop. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I mean, it's just.
I go
it
through
is what
3
it
and I'm
is.
like, that's enough for today.
Oh,
Bless
what
it.
did I sign up for? Yeah.
But that Instagram DMs.
Man, I'm on top of that.
That's cleaned out.
Yeah. Send me a DM, text
No
me.
message has gone
You'll get a
unread.
response.
So our Instagram is at Rediscover Aesthetics. You can find us on Facebook too, but Instagram is where we hang out most.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
What is your personal Instagram, Amber?
I really don't know. What is mine?
If you don't know your.
Is it at Amb channel?
AMB
Maybe?
underscore like under, I don't even
I'll
know.
check.
I don't know. I have a new one. I have to launch. I'm really, I'm really,
Having more than one is super confusing.
Yes,
for
I
me. It's
mean-
hard.
So
some
I
things
am
posted.
at cat with a K _ aesthetic RN. Amber, let's see what you are.
Mine is at the Arden B.
Oh, I was right.
Oh, how do you know it? And I don't
It's
look. I think
Amb.
because I just changed it.
Maybe Amb,
The
AMB
joys of, newly
_
married.
Chandler.
This woman will remember
I remember really crazy stuff.
their server's name at the restaurant we went to on vacation 14 years ago.
No, I won't remember that. I'll just remember where one of my home health patients lived and who their PCP was.
Oh, I can remember trauma patients like no other. I'm just saying.
Y'all crazy. I can't do any of that.
But don't ask me what I ate for breakfast this morning because I really
Right.
don't remember.
Y'all crazy. All right.
That's why we are in this business. We are crazy.
Okay.
And we remember what you don't.
Yes.
Thank
There you
God.
go. So our
Thank you,
crazy does
God.
pay off.
Yes,
Just
it
saying.
does. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus, for that, because I don't remember anything. It's a clinical issue.
He's had a lot of concussions.
Even if you write it out.
Yes, even if
Even if I write
may
it out.
help, but
He ain't going to read it.
not a guarantee.
No. All right. What else you have to add, ladies? Anything?
Nope.
Nope, that's it.
Well, until next time,
With our brains and beauty.
we'll talk to y'all soon.
Yes.
This was fun, guys. If y'all have anything
Can
to
I
add,
take
any
these off
critique,
now?
any feedback, anything to bring value to us, or if you have any questions or concerns, you can email me because I will look at it. It's info at Rediscover Aesthetics LA
We're checked out.
or our Instagram. You can do that too. See y'all next time.